Good morning, guys. I really appreciate you working with me as I have my ear infections and stuff right now. I still didn't want to take anything away from you or your learning, so we're going this route today. I thought I'd start with our warm up. So, number one, compare and contrast the following functions: y equals 2, x minus 1 quantity squared minus 3, so that is our quadratic function, and then y equals 1/2 absolute value of x plus 1, take away 3. So the first thing, what do they have in common? They both go down 3 because they have minus 3 right here on the outside. What do they have different? The quadratic function has a vertical stretch by 2 out in front. So the absolute value has a vertical compression by 1/2. Because that number out in front, that leading coefficient, is between 0 and 1, that makes it a compression. The quadratic goes right 1 because it's minus 1 on the inside, and the absolute value goes left 1. That's pretty much, you could talk about the shape as well, what they have different. The quadratic is a U shape, absolute value is a V shape. Other than that, that's going to be pretty much it for your compare and contrast. Number 2, isolate the y. This is number 4, your exponential functions related to your homework. So our whole goal is to get this y to the, our 3 to the y by itself. So the first thing I want to do to get closer to that guy, is multiply both sides by 4. So I have 4x is equal to 3 to the y minus 7. Now I'm going to add 7 to both sides. That is addition. 4x plus 7 is equal to y, 3 to the y. And now, just like in our exponential equations, when we're solving for them, what we want to do now is go from exponential form to logarithmic form. So log, our base is 3 of, and I'm going to use parentheses, our whole argument 4x plus 7 is equal to y, which would be the power. And that is our final solution. Make sure that is a plus. Sorry, that keeps messing up. Sorry for it being so messy, but if you have any questions, let me know on these. This was a y. Then we can go really quick to number 3. So this one's going to be for what value of x is the function h above undefined. So remember that undefined is where our denominator does not equal 0. Okay, so that means we need to expand that whole denominator. So we're going to need to do the box method for the x minus 5 quantity squared. That power does not distribute. So x squared minus 5x minus 5x is an x, and 25 gives us x squared minus 10x plus 25. And then we can distribute. So plus 4x minus 20 plus that 4 on the end. So this was that quantity squared. This was that distribution, and then the plus 4. Combine all like terms, and we have x squared minus 6x. 25 take away 20 is 5 plus 4, which would be 9. Now we need to factor that because this cannot equal 0. You can use your x method, positive 9, negative 6. Our numbers are going to be negative 3 and negative 3, x minus 3, x minus 3, and that cannot equal 0. So x cannot be positive 3 is our final answer. Make sure we are answering the question for what value of x. X cannot equal 3. So this one, it was just heavier on factoring, but make sure you've got the idea of when it says for what value of the function is undefined. Undefined, these are the same as our, do you have a guess? Restricted values, which is the same as when the denominator cannot equal 0. Again, it cannot equal 0 because if it equals 0, then we're dividing by 0. And mathematically speaking, we cannot divide by 0. All right, so that is your warm-up for today. Hopefully you got that down. Please remember to annotate. Warm-ups will be taken up tomorrow.